It is my honor and my pleasure to stand alongside Their Excellencies Sheikh Ghazi al-Yawer, the new President of Iraq, and Doctor Iyad Allawi, the new Prime Minister. Allow me first of all to express to both of them, and through them to their colleagues in the new government, my sincere congratulations and best wishes for the success of their mission. I think that the people of Iraq will be praying all over the country for the success of their mission, which aims at starting the rebuilding of the new Iraq. During the last few days, I have had detailed discussions with President Ghazi al-Yawer and with Doctor Allawi concerning the formation of the government. And I submitted to Dr. Allawi suggestions and recommendations we arrived at as the result of the consultations we held during 3 visits to Iraq. And these discussions, as you know, took place with the Governing Council, the CPA, and large segments of the Iraqi people. And now, His Excellency President Ghazi al-Yawer will say a few words, and he will be followed by His Excellency Dr. Iyad Allawi, who will present to you his cabinet. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to stand here in front of you to express on behalf of all Iraqis our deepest gratitude to the United Nations, represented by UN General Secretary, His Excellency Mr. Kofi Annan, and our friend, His Excellency Mr. Lakhdar Brahimi, for the great human efforts exerted for assisting Iraqis to step forward toward full sovereignty through the formation of the Iraqi interim government, which Mr. Brahimi spent a great efforts with a lot of bravery and distinguished wisdom. We, the Iraqis, also look forward for being granted full sovereignty through a Security Council resolution to enable us to rebuild a free, independent, democratic, and federal unified homeland. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to lay out my vision and my government goals later today in the official ceremony. But now, really, I would like to express my deepest thanks to the United Nations and the Secretary General, and to his distinguished envoy, Brother Lakhdar Brahimi, for his vital role in supporting the political process in Iraq, and for his unique contribution made to Iraq in these difficult times that Iraq is passing through. After 35 years of ruthless, tyrannical regime, and after the liberation of Iraq by the coalition forces under the leadership of the United States, we are starting now our march towards sovereignty and democracy. And establishing the interim government in Iraq during this critical junction in history of this nation, it is with acknowledgement and deepest appreciation we thank the United Nations and especially the efforts done by Mr. Al-Brahimi and his capabilities and unique experience in bringing about a positive result in Iraq. I would read you now the members and the ministers in my cabinet. Later on, we will have CVs distributed to you. The Deputy Prime Minister for Security Affairs is Mr. Barham Saleh. Minister of Agriculture is Dr. Sausan Al-Sharifi. Minister of Communication, Dr. Muhammad Al-Hakim. Minister of Construction and Housing, Dr. Umar Farouk Al-Damaluji. Minister of Culture, Mr. Mufid Al-Jazairi. Minister of Defense, Mr. Hazim Al-Sha'lan. Minister of Education, Dr. Sami Al-Muzaffar. Minister of Electricity, Dr. Ayham Samarrai. Minister of Environment, Dr. Mishkat Momin. Minister of Placement and Immigration, Ms. Pascal Isho Warda. Minister of Finance, Dr. Adil Abdel Mahdi. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Hoshar Zibari. Minister of Health, Dr. Ala Ad-Din Alwan. Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Tahir Al-Baka. Minister of Human Rights, Dr. Bakhtiyar Amin. Minister of Industry and Minerals, Dr. Hachim Al-Hassani. Minister of Interior, Mr. Falah Al-Naqib. Minister of Water Resources, Dr. Latif Rashid. Minister of Justice, Dr. Malik Dohan Al-Hassan. Minister of Labor and Social Affairs, Ms. Layla Abdul Latif. Minister of Oil, Mr. Thamar Abbas Ghadban. Minister of Planning, Dr. Mahdi Al-Hafiz. Minister of Public Works, Mrs. Nasreen Barwari. Dr. Nasreen Barwari. Minister of Science and Technology, Mr. Rashad Mandan. Minister of Trade, Mr. Muhammad Al-Juburi. Minister of Transportation, Mr. Luay Sultan Al-Aras. Minister of Youth and Sport, Ali Faiq Abban. Minister of State for Provinces, Judge Wael Abdul Latif. Minister of State for Women, Ms. Narmeen Uthman. Minister of State, Dr. Qasim Dawood. Minister of State, Dr. Mamu Uthman. Minister of State, Mr. Adnan Al-Janabi. It is also important to acknowledge, unfortunately they are not with us, that the Council, with the help of the United Nations, have chosen two vice presidents. One of them is Mr. Ibrahim Ja'fari al-Shagir, and the second gentleman is Dr. Rosh Shawis. Two vice presidents, الأخ الدكتور روش شاويس والأخ الدكتور إبراهيم جعفري الشيخ. شكرا. Thank you.
I don't think we'll be taking questions at this stage. I think I will be holding a press conference at a later stage today or tomorrow. Terribly sorry, but this is what our orders are. Thank you very much.